Greetings, gods and goddesses in training. Welcome back to the channel. It is Uncle Makara, all relations. Let's get started today. This is about if you're ever feeling misunderstood on the spiritual path. Hey man, that's really common. Okay, that's very, very common. Let's not glamorize that. Okay, let's not put that on a pedestal, because feeling misunderstood is very normal for somebody who's having this many subjective, mystical experiences, okay? You might be having certain experiences right now that you can't really explain to others. And if you do explain it to others, they will call you crazy, they will call you out, they will maybe even abandon you and go the other way, okay? And this fear of loss, this fear of not belonging, this fear of not being understood is generally pretty common for people who are dreamers, who are spiritual enthusiasts, for people who want to go out of body, okay? Out of body generally means you're fully in your mind, okay? And so it's important for you to understand that if you are going out of body, you find a way to embody again, okay? You feel connected again. And the best way that I've understood to do this is to wiggle my toes, okay? Feeling my feet on the bottom of the grass or soil. When I feel fully connected and I'm re-emerged back with earth again, I do not even need to try to feel understood, because I feel stable, because I feel secure. You guys are seeing this? So I want you to set an intention that I am going to heal naturally. Or maybe even I have tried that route and nothing seems to be working for me. It's time to turn to spirituality, okay? It's time to turn to spirituality. I mean, even with something like religion, it's very dogmatic, right? It's very systematic, and you got to follow it through exactly. Otherwise, you're off of their code, okay? But with spirituality, there's more freedom, there's more liberation, and it gives you the free will, the choice to actually understand how to create this journey for you. How do you create greater connection with your guides and so forth? How do you feel less misunderstood? Okay, you know, quite possibly one of the things that you might be experiencing is that you feel like a lone wolf, that you haven't really found the right tribe. Okay, see if Primal Sutra is right for you, because our tribe is very unique, it's very different, and we approach spirituality from the lens of the primal. So if you do resonate with this idea, this concept, this understanding, I want you to try to explore it in greater depth. Join our Telegram group, you know, join the free Sangha, join our free events and so forth, and get yourself acquainted into this community. The next thing I would definitely say is to stop calling yourself the chosen one, okay? I've seen way too many videos like this. It's kind of just another spiritual ego thing, you know what I mean? Like, yes, we are chosen, but we don't need to reinforce it every single day, okay? Again, it's another like spiritual attachment thing where you think, oh yeah, I'm the chosen one, therefore something cool might happen, right? It's like leaving room for that misunderstanding. I think less trying to fit in, more embodiment is needed for you right now. There have been many points in my life where I've felt that isolation has been my biggest initiation, where I've started to actually understand that isolating myself has a benefit. It's actually a good thing. It's not a negative thing, okay? I think isolation directed in the right way is powerful, okay? Other than that, you are going to slow yourself down and you're going to feel very lonely. You're going to feel very in your own world. If you feel misunderstood, you don't have that heart connection with somebody really feeling you, really understanding you, you know? It's a different feeling. It's a different, like a lot of people in the spiritual community, I think that they choose to keep themselves in a cage of their own communities by using a very specific like high vibe language or love and light language that doesn't resonate with everybody. But guess what? Philosophy resonates with people. Flow might resonate with people. Science might resonate with people. This is why I have found different bridges so that I could speak to the modern man or woman and go directly to the point, right? I'm not speaking in a language. I'm not using all of these different jargons and like Sanskrit words and phrases all the time. I do use that, but then I usually generally have an explanation for that. And a lot of people just assume like everybody knows what Tantra is. Yeah, okay, let's just move forward. Okay, we segregate people using our ways and language. Okay, first of all, start to understand that you're doing this subconsciously, because I've been doing it subconsciously. I've been pushing certain kinds of people away with my communication style, right? And so it's important for you to understand how you are speaking to yourself, how you're speaking to the world, because ultimately that is going to reflect back towards you. So if you constantly feel misunderstood, that's what you're going to keep accumulating. So one of the things that I highly recommend for you, if you're feeling misunderstood, is to not get so caught up in reality and society and doing things. I want you to start playing with reality, playing with the resistances and challenges and weird adversities throughout your day. Try and look at it as a game. Try and see it as more fun. That will loosen the grip of your ego mind identity, and you'll actually start flowing with this and gaining a really solid momentum through this, where you just surrender a little bit, you let go, you allow yourself to unfold as you really should through this process. You start understanding yourself by what? Understanding others. You actually make that an intention in your mind. I am going to understand others. I'm going to actively begin to understand where they're even coming from. Okay? Where are these people even coming from? It's only later on that sometimes we discover the right things, right? Reflecting back and noticing the patterns. So really start to understand this today, because I think it's really, really crucial, really important for you to understand how to feel understood on the spiritual path. And it's really about speaking to the modern man or woman. Like, can you talk to your uncle who has zero idea about spirituality and explain it to him in a way? Can you convince your mom to join the Primal Sutra ADAPT program without it sounding like a cult or like some kind of weird ideology, right? Can you do that? I mean, that takes a specific kind of skill, right? It takes a specific kind of skill. Can you convince the people who are close to you that, wow, he's making a really good investment, or she's absolutely going to transform from this, as opposed to, what kind of fool child did I raise, right? Like that. So shout out to Joe who gave us that concept. So set an intention to understand others and also understand your niche. For instance, I'm pioneering this niche in a league of my own, right? Myself and Ryan G, we're in a league of our own. And it's really tough to have that sense of certainty because it is so unknown to us, right? Like, this field of peak performance shamanism is quite new. And I think more path workings like ours will start offshooting, branching off, as people start to understand that this is an actual different way to do this, okay? We don't need the old witchcraft, black magic that way. There's a gray mage, a Jedi way to do this. There's a way to remain centered, be the priest beast, follow the narrow path, and get all of the blessings. It's like, are you lopsided in that specific way, right? That's what we're understanding. Are we pulling it towards one extreme, whereas we can remain the center, the harmony points, the coherence catalysts, the ones that understand that I can bridge my inner and outer experience together through manifesting through my words, through manifesting through my aura, my beingness. So now it's time to start really tapping into this, guys. I know we all have kind of like a fear of being seen for our spiritual stuff, but I really want to see the adepts shine this couple of months and really put themselves out there, right? Challenge yourself to make your first post, some of you, okay? On social media. Challenge yourself, put yourself out there. You know, see what people are giving you. If it's hate, that's good. You got to transmute it as an alchemist, right? So, hey, it's a dojo anyway. So try it like this. Go forward like this. I'm telling you, you will be unstoppable. You will become the flow to be reckoned with, okay? You will become the flow to be reckoned with. Thank you so much for tapping in. I hope you have an incredible rest of your day. May the flow be with you and stay legendary. May we never be the same again. Oh, let's get it. Upward spiral gang. Boom.